What's going on, guys? So the direct happened today, and holy crap. Holy crap. It was pretty dang good. I actually, and I know I'm making this video a little bit late. I did have to work today. I actually watched the direct at work, and I had to double take on some things as well. I had to come home, kind of eat and unwind, and I watched it again. I took some notes. I basically wrote down everything they talked about, and yeah, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through in order. I'm gonna tell you what I think about it, and I'm gonna try not to take up too much time, but yeah. So they did 3DS and Switch. Like I said, there were some things that I predicted that did happen, and there were some things I predicted that didn't happen, and I was half right and half wrong about something, which we'll get to the end on that. But yeah, anyways, they focused on 3DS first. They went completely first party on 3DS. There was no third party stuff. They didn't talk about any of the Atlas games, no Yokai Watch, none of that, which is very strange, but they did announce some new first party games. The first one was WarioWare Gold. The first new WarioWare game in quite a long time. The last WarioWare game we really got was Game & Wario on the Wii U back in 2013. And a lot of people would say that's not a true WarioWare game, which it kind of is and kind of isn't. But this one's it's a collection, kind of like Mario Party: The Top 100 or Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. It seems like they keep doing that with their minigame series. This has 300 micro games. It's a collection of micro games from the whole series. It comes out August 3rd, and it does use the 3DS's tech well, so it uses the touchscreen, microphone, the gyro, motion sensing, all that stuff. So it looks really cool. I'm probably going to definitely get that. I'll be honest, I haven't played too much WarioWare games. I played them when they first came out, could not get into them. Since then, I've looked at them, and I love other similar stuff like Rhythm Heaven, obviously. I love Game & Wario on the Wii U, so I definitely want to... I need to go back and play these games more. So it's one of those few Nintendo series that I haven't had a whole lot of experience with. But I do love the characters. The characters are amazing. I'm a big fan of Ashley. She's awesome. So I'm definitely going to be picking that up. That's August 3rd. Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers. Another Dylan's Rolling Western game. I'll be honest, I have the first one on 3DS, but I haven't downloaded the second one. I've barely touched the first one. I need to eventually sit down and play those games because they look really cool. This one looked really cool. You can actually make an animalized version of Mii characters, which is actually really interesting. There hasn't really been any games that do that with Mii's, but yeah. Demo comes out May 10th, full game out May 24th. It's eShop only like the other two would. Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. This was a strange one. I'm excited for it because I'm a big fan of Mario & Luigi, and I'm a big fan of Bowser's Inside Story. That's my favorite Mario & Luigi game, one of my favorite Mario RPG games, actually, just because I love being, playing as Bowser. And it follows on from the recent remake, Superstar Saga, which I am enjoying. I'm at the very end of it. I've actually been playing a bit more of that the past couple days. Really good remake. This game is a little bit weird. I'm excited because I love the game, the original game, but it's a little bit weird because they announced it so early. It doesn't come out till next year, 2019. So they announced it really shortly after Superstar Saga remake came out, but it's not even coming out till next year. And they skipped Partners in Time. This was the third Mario & Luigi game. They skipped a remake of Partners in Time, which is kind of weird. I know Partners in Time wasn't really well received, and it's mostly forgotten. A lot of people usually put it at the bottom of their Mario & Luigi list. I actually love Partners in Time. I wouldn't have minded a remake of that, but it's interesting. It's doing the same thing Superstar Saga did, where you get a side story of Bowser's minions, but this time it's Bowser Jr. So yeah, that's cool. I'm definitely going to get that just because I love that series. They talked about Detective Pikachu, the game and the amiibo. Yeah, we know that comes out the 23rd. Oh, this one was weird and really exciting. They announced a Luigi's Mansion remake for the 3DS. It's a remake of the GameCube one. Looks just like the GameCube one. It's going to be awesome. There is a new boss rush mode. You do get the map on the bottom screen, and they said it comes out this year. They didn't say when. Personally, I love the idea of this. The fact that we can have both Luigi's Mansion games on one system. That's cool. I do like the original game a lot. I actually do prefer Dark Moon, just because I like Dark Moon's variety a bit more. But the atmosphere and the style of the GameCube game is unmatched. I will say the style and atmosphere is better than the second game, but the second game has a lot better gameplay and variety and a little bit more fun to it. So the fact that we get both, I like that. I like how they're keeping the atmosphere of the original. However, they've had like 10, 15 years or so to capitalize on a console Luigi's Mansion game since the Wii came out. Like they've had like 12 years, and they've should have did with the Wii U, and now the Switch. Come on, motion controls with the flashlight and the poltergust, it'd be awesome. But still, it looks good. You know me, I've been defending the 3DS. A lot of people say it's dead. We are in the twilight years of it, yes. The last like year or two, yes, I will admit that. But in this last year or two, it's still going to get games. So I appreciate this game, but I will admit this is one game that I do feel may have been better on the Switch, just because Joy-Con motion control would have been awesome. But I still appreciate it nonetheless. I will be getting it day one. Anyways, now they go over to Switch. Of course, they talked about Kirby Star Allies. However, they showed that some classic characters can be befriended. You get the usual Meta Knight, King Dedede, Banana D, but there's going to be free updates later on that have other classic characters. The first update comes out March 28th, and it has Rick, Kine, Koo, Marks, and Gooey, which is awesome. The classic characters in the classic Dreamland games. I love Gooey. I love Rick the hamster. Marks, having Marks there is amazing. That's just cool. And there's going to be more later on, they said, so that's cool. Okami HD. This, they literally got me really excited and then killed it for me within 30 seconds. Okami HD, I'm a big Okami fan. I have Okami on the PS2. I have the Okami HD downloaded on the PS3 when it first came out. And I have Okami Den on the DS. I do want to secure a copy of Okami for the Wii eventually, but I just haven't gotten around to it. The HD remake came out late last year on PS4 and Xbox One. I think it came out in like December or November. No Switch version whatsoever. Okay, whatever, fine. Now it's coming out. But it's not coming out till this summer. So we gotta wait an additional 8 months or so when everyone else had it. Alright, fine. eShop only. So the PS4 and Xbox One, they get full retail releases, but the Switch is just stuck with a eShop release after 8 months of waiting on the game. Screw you, Capcom. This is what I'm talking about. Like, Capcom, they keep pulling this crap. So when they first talked about Okami HD on the Switch, for those first like 20-30 seconds, I was like, day one, buying it. As soon as it said eShop only, no, not buying it. That pissed me off. That's just ridiculous. I don't care, blah, 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 you know, the cartridges are hard to manufacture, blah, blah. It's a disservice. It's a very big disservice. If you are a company that cares about its consumers, you will go the extra mile because guess what? You make more money. I'm not the only one. I've already seen a lot of people online that said they are not buying it specifically because there's no retail release. If you would have went the extra mile, extra few dollars to make that physical cartridge a reality, even if it was exclusive to GameStop or something, or Amazon or something, who cares? Put it out there for the fans to buy, and we will buy it. But leaving money on the table, Capcom. Just saying. Sushi Striker: The Way of Sushido. Now this is a game. This is a game that I talked about. I predicted saying we were going to see it. It's a 3DS game that was unveiled at E3 last year. What I didn't predict was Switch version. It's coming along. It's coming to Switch and 3DS, both versions. They launched June 8th, which is not that long, you know, that far away. It's literally around the time of E3. So that's actually really cool. Which version am I going to get? Probably the Switch now. Will I get 3DS 1, 2? I don't know. Probably not. Who knows? I don't know. It depends if there's any differences between them, but I don't think there will be. But still, it's cool. It's cool that we got a date on it. Cool that they didn't forget about it. Octopath Traveler, formerly known as Project Octopath Traveler. No longer Project, just Octopath Traveler. That's the final name. They showed 2 more characters. You can combine jobs and abilities. It looks really good. But they finally got a date for it. It comes out July 13th. And there's also a special edition with a pop-up book, which looks really cool. You get a map, sound selection CD, and coin. That's really cool. Will I get the special edition? I don't know. It really depends. The game looks really cool, but it's made by the same team as the Bravely games, which I still haven't played a whole lot of. I don't know. The pop-up book looks cool, but it really depends on my funds and how I feel in the situation. But it looks cool. I'm definitely getting Octopath Traveler one way or another, whether it's regular or special edition. Traffic Strikes Again, No More Heroes. They finally showed gameplay for it. It looks awesome. It's the classic No More Heroes gameplay combined with some indie games for each world. It looks really, really good. It does have local co-op. It does have an adventure mode. And of course, they're still confirming it's exclusive, and it's coming out this year still. No date though. No period. Just this year on Switch. Now here's something that I really did not care for. So they brought up Dark Souls Remastered. There's going to be a network test before launch. Okay, cool, whatever. Not a Dark Souls fan. I've said this before, never been a Dark Souls fan, I just don't care about the games. There's an amiibo coming. Dark Souls amiibo, with the whole Praise the Sun meme thing. Comes out May 25th, same day as the game. I'm not getting the game, but I'm getting the amiibo just because I have to have all the amiibos to complete my collection. I'll just tuck it away in the far corner of my amiibo shelves. I mean, I got a box of cereal up there for the Mario cereal. You know, so I'm gonna if I get that, I'm gonna have to get the Dark Souls amiibo, which sucks, but oh well. And the functionality for it is dumb. Like it's just you just tap it to make the pose. That's it. No in-game items, no special bonuses, nothing. What a waste. Like that's kind of dumb. So at least it's just one figure though. So I'm not gonna bitch about it too much. They gave a reminder about the new point system for My Nintendo, which everyone's complaining about. I think it's fair, but whatever. Mario Tennis Aces. We knew they were going to talk a lot about it. This game looks amazing. One of the best Mario Sports games ever, it looks like it's going to be. More than 15 characters to play as, including Chain Chomp. That looks hilarious. Big-ass Chain Chomp holding the tennis racket in its mouth. It looks awesome. You get 4-player local multiplayer, obviously. Online multiplayer. There's different shot types. There's the specials. You get a ability meter. You can actually do racket breaks, which I think is going to piss off a lot of people. If you do a special on your opponent and they don't counter it right away, the racket can break. And I can see that pissing off a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of people saying it's cheap or it's broken. And to that I say, get good. You know, just play the game, learn how to time the stuff well, and your racket won't break. I can tell they're making this game accessible, but still with an amount of depth for the competitive side of, you know, things, which is what they've done with Mario Kart. They've done that with ARMS, Splatoon. That's why those games have such a huge following. Smash Brothers. That's what they're doing with this game, and I like that they're doing that with other multiplayer games moving forward. You do have the option for normal tennis games with the simple rules, which is cool. You also have option for motion controls, which is a single Joy-Con. You do all sorts of different things. It's even more advanced than Wii Tennis was, which is cool. They're doing online tournaments, which is very similar to the Party Crashes and the Splatfest, where there are going to be like tournaments every once so often, and by participating you get exclusive gear and exclusive characters, which is cool. I actually like that a lot. I'm pretty sure they'll piss off some people though, locking characters behind things, blah blah. But I'm sure they're going to keep recycling out and giving you a way to download stuff eventually. But there's going to be a pre-release tournament as well. They didn't say when. They'll tell us later. So that's going to be cool, kind of like a global test golf something. I'm guessing. The game launches June 22nd, which is cool. It's pretty much what I said. It's at the very, very end of spring, right after E3. I'm cool with it. Hopefully I don't talk about it too much at E3 because it's coming out right afterwards, so we'll see. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker coming to Switch and 3DS. I mean, I'm going to get it. I enjoyed that game. I love that game. Very underrated game on the Wii U. I'm glad it's getting more exposure, but I feel like it's been so long since the first game, which is back in 2014. It's been like 3.5 years now. And that's a very simple game to make, a very simple pick-up-and-play game. It was a budget release, came out for $40. Couple things. They could have made a full-fledged sequel in that time. I feel like they could have. 2, it was priced $40 back in the day. They better not charge $60 for this like they are Donkey Kong. That'll be ridiculous. But there are some new levels from Odyssey, which is cool. You got some from like New Donk City and stuff. That's pretty cool. The Switch version is going to have local co-op where the second player can actually shoot stuff to distract them. It's kind of like Mario Galaxy, which I don't really care for those kind of co-op things. I prefer true co-op where it's actually 2 characters each being controlled. So, I mean, if you're into that, cool. I mean, I guess it can help some people, you know. But I like more in-depth co-op. The 3DS version has 3D and dual-screen controls as well. Coming out July 13th. I don't know why they're doing a 3DS version of this, but hey, the more the merrier. Which version will I get? I'm debating getting both just because I want to see the game in 3D on the 3DS, but I also want to see it on the Switch. But we shall see. We shall see. It depends on how much they're charging. If they charge like, I think they should do $40 for the Switch and $30 for 3DS. I think that would be fair. If they do 60 and 40, I'm definitely only grabbing one of them. There's no way I'm grabbing both of them, at least not at launch. But again, it's something we'll revisit. Here's the other thing that I really hated. Undertale. They announced Undertale, and they even were stupid about it. Coming to Switch eventually. How about never? Okay? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm very open-minded about games. I have no problem with games. Like, I don't care for Dark Souls, but I'm glad it's there for people who are fans of it. The Undertale fan base is so freaking toxic. It's just, the Undertale RPs were all over Miiverse. It's probably one of the main reasons why Nintendo shut down Miiverse to begin with, because of all the RPing bullcrap between that and Five Nights at Freddy's. You know, just very toxic fan bases. I don't care for the game. I don't care that it's there. I'm not normally one to say this, because normally I'm getting on people for bitching about this, but this is actually a time where I would say, where's Mother 3? So you could put Undertale on the Switch, but you can't bring over Mother 3. That's dumb. It's very dumb. Very, very dumb. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy coming to Switch, Xbox One, and Steam July 10th. I'm sure a lot of Sony fanboys are pissed about that. I have it on PS4 already. Will I buy it on Switch? Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. It is a very fun game. Games, I should say. But yeah. Little Nightmares coming to Switch. The complete edition has 2 stories in one. All the DLC. You can scan the Pac-Man emulator to get an exclusive mask or whatever. Whatever. Comes out May 18th. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of interest in it. South Park Fractured Butthole coming to Switch on April 24th. I'm not a South Park fan, so I'm probably not gonna. I don't know. I might try it. Who knows? The game plays themselves look kind of fun, but the DLC still needs to be bought separately, which is kind of dumb. They should have at least put one pack on there because we got the game so late, but whatever. You can buy a season pass as well. First 2 DLC packs launch alongside the game, and the 3rd pack launches later this year, I think, alongside the other versions, so whatever. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches May 18th in the US. I'm disappointed by that. I was hoping for an April release because there's not really a big game in April, besides the Labo, which is a different demographic, so it just seems way too late. I mean, the game's already localized between the Wii U and 3DS versions, and we still have to wait 2 months after the Japanese release? That's a little bit ridiculous, but I'm still getting the game all the same. No DLC was announced for it, which is a little bit disappointing. I was hoping, like I said, for that whole champion thing, or at least something extra, but hey, what can you do? We still have several months until it comes out, so, you know, we'll see. 2 months, 2.5, whatever. There's going to be an ARMS US and Canada online open little tournament. You play in rank mode from March 8th to 18th, and the highest ranked players get a chance to join the tournament. It'll be live streamed, and they're doing a second test punch on March 31st for a 3-day weekend. So that's cool. They're getting the game out there. I'm already seeing people saying that they're desperate. You know, they know it's dead and they keep trying to revive it and blah blah. Okay, you know, that's why they're doing a second, test punch. Okay, what about back in the Wii U when they did a second, test fire for Splatoon well after the game came out? Were they desperate then? No. The game has fans. The game has sold almost 2 million worldwide. There's tournaments everywhere. It has a very, very loyal fan base. The game's doing good. It's doing good. Splatoon 2 version 3.0 this April. Now this is what I was talking about. A year 2 of sorts for Splatoon. I pretty much called this. There's going to be 100 plus new gear pieces, new stages, which are the Piranha Pit, Camp Triggerfish, and Wahoo World. I think Camp Triggerfish was in the first game. Wahoo World and Piranha Pit I think are new. Don't quote me on that. I think Wahoo World is. They announced Rank X, which is a higher rank than S4. I mean, S4. S plus for rank mode. And then Callie will appear in Octo Canyon after some conditions are met. So yeah, that's all cool. What's not cool is they got new paid DLC coming. The DLC itself looks cool. It looks really cool. It's called the Octo Expansion. There's a whole new single player mode. You play as this new agent that's actually an Octoling, and then you can actually use Octolings online now as well with this DLC. It launches this summer for $19.99, and you can pre-purchase it today. And when you pre-purchase it, you get exclusive Octo-themed gear right off the bat, right now to use. So that's all cool, except for the price tag. $20 for that? I paid $20 for the season pass for Breath of the Wild and got so much more than that on top of a story mode or story expansion. And especially for a game like Splatoon and Splatoon 2, but also the first game, it's always been about the free content. It's been a pioneer in giving you all this free DLC and free content. Now they're charging you money for it, and it's not. It wouldn't have been so bad if it was like $10, but $20. I mean, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna get it. I love Splatoon, but it's a little bit rough. That's just my opinion. But still looks cool. Glad they're still supporting the game. We know it's their biggest multiplayer game right now. Right now, anyways, because that brings us to our final announcement. Smash Brothers. I was half right and half wrong. I was wrong because I said it wouldn't happen in a Direct. It would happen at E3. I was wrong. But I was right in that it's a brand new game. It's not a port. People are debating it, but you look at the silhouettes. It's a brand new teaser trailer. They would have shown gameplay because all they would do is port it over. It's a brand new teaser trailer, and you look at the copyright when it says 2018. The copyright literally says 2018. Original game by Nintendo and HAL Laboratory. No Namco Bandai, which if it was a port, they would have been listing the copyright because they developed the Wii U and 3DS ones. And if it was a port, it would have said, the years would have said 2014 hyphen 2018. It didn't, it just says 2018. And it's coming this year, they say. So it looks awesome. It was a trailer showing the Inklings, which we all knew. I knew the Inklings were going to be the first new additions because it's their most successful IP in recent years. You know, 4 million plus copies sold on Wii U alone of the first game on a system that only sold 13 million worldwide. That's huge. So I knew, we all knew that Inklings would be in Smash Brothers. I didn't expect it in a Direct. The trailer was amazing. Really good teaser trailer. 2018, don't kid yourself. It's going to be pushed to 2019. I'm saying it now. It's a 2019 game. I'm going to save myself the hurt later on, even though everyone else is going to bitch when it gets eventually delayed. But be real, guys. When has a Smash Brothers game ever came out on time? That and Zelda games. They never come out on time. Let's be honest. So, yeah. Other than that, it was awesome. You know, like I said, the Smash. That's pretty much it. The Smash Brothers. That's awesome. That's the highlight. That's the big bomb they dropped. It's just, this was crazy. Like I didn't expect it. Again, I don't think it's gonna be 2018, but I didn't expect it. They showed Inklings. There's sort of a bunch of silhouettes, and one of them was Mario, and one of them was Link, but it was Breath of the Wild Link, which looks really cool. I'm pretty sure he'll still play like regular Link, and he'll probably still have his green tunic as a costume. I doubt they get rid of the iconic Link, you know. So, but still, you know, Smash Brothers, brand new game. I've been saying it for over a year. We were not gonna get a port. We were gonna get a brand new game. If we had gotten a port, they would have announced it during the Switch presentation in January of 2017. They didn't. Instead, they focused on Mario Kart. That was our port of a Wii U huge multiplayer title. Smash Brothers, brand new game. I've been saying it. No one listened to me. I was right. I know what I'm talking about. Been a Nintendo fan all my life. I'm just saying. So, but yeah, amazing Direct. Like I said, a few hiccups here and there. A couple things I would have changed. The date for Hyrule Warriors, Undertale, you know, Dark Souls Amiibo, you know. But yeah, other than that, lots of cool stuff. No Fire Emblem, no Yoshi, no Pikmin. We also already knew no Prime 4, Pokemon, Bayonetta. We knew that. But not a whole lot of Japanese third-party stuff. No RPG games, no Atlas, and no Mega Man stuff from Capcom, which is weird, you know. But again, that stuff will come. We got so much stuff coming in. This was already a jam-packed half hour, so it's just really awesome. I'm very excited for all this stuff. Oh, most of the stuff I should say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments below, definitely. Let me know what you think about the Direct. And as always, guys, I will catch you guys later.